Well, let me just put a little plug here properly. They will take good care of you, I promise. Okay? And tell them Bobby D referred. They'll give you a 25% discount on your installation of your service. All right? netsyscr.com. All right? Right here in Costa Rica. Now, for those of you who are in Costa Rica, of course. Okay? So, yeah, I'm a happy camper. Now I'm truly living in paradise. What a decent internet connection. And so, hey, join us. I know a lot of people are listening just at promotethemusic.com. I mean, the traffic is revealed there. A lot of traffic. You're only watching. You can't interact. So if you're a little shy and you're not sure on how technology works and you don't want to go through other mechanisms to chat with us, here's a simple approach to join us. www.promotethemusic.mobi, M-O-B-I. That's for the people who have iPhone, iPads, and iTunes. My goodness. What is little device that you play music with? iPads, not iPads. I'm so locked into iPad. I need more coffee. iPod Touch. There we go, Bob. It's early in the morning here in Costa Rica. So iPad, iTouch, forget it. You know what I mean. Anyways, that's the application, www.promotethemusic.mobi. So, but if you go there on a web browser, you'll see the stream as well, and you'll see the chat down below. All right? But the best place, well, we want to form a new habit. You know, what if we did things differently? Why don't we just meet in Facebook at Promote the Music? Facebook.promotethemusic.com. You don't have to create an account. You just have to be a Facebook member. You don't have to log into anything. The chat works there. I noticed some people were there a moment ago. Shay, our winner for last week, dropped in. She makes her day in New York while she's cleaning her house. Shay, right? Who else? So I had a wonderful visit this week. I don't know how many of you caught the little video clip. Spontaneous. I had a wonderful indie artist that we promoted last week, Louis Mora from Costa Rica here, and I'd only discovered his music about a month ago, and I just fell in love with his music, so I said I need to promote him. And one thing led to the other. He watched the show, phone conversation. I invite him for coffee, and he walks in with his guitar. Just loved it. So now my wheels are spinning, right? And say, oh, now what do we do? We want to talk about the bigger vision, what we're going to do for not only global musician, but concentrated effort to help the local Costa Rican artists here, because they need help too. And he loved the vision. And then, hey, I said, you going to whip out your guitar? He says, sure. I said, do you mind if I turn on the webcam? And he says, no. So we shot about 15 minutes with Louis Mora, and I hope you caught that. And if you haven't, you can find it on our my Facebook wall. You can find it at www.youtube. Let me see. How does that work again? youtube.promotethemusic.com. All right? That's where the archives, and you'll catch that little clip we did with Louis Mora. He played 2 wonderful tracks from his forthcoming album and DVD. And we're probably going to do an official launch right here at promotethemusic.com where we're having that conversation. Don't you love it? I just love it. I mean, it's gives us opportunity to do things with technology that we could never do before. All right? All in HD, archived. And where we're going with this, well, the bigger picture, we talked about it for 5 hours last week. You can catch all the segment. We broke down the 5-hour stream into 15-minute videos, and you can catch the bigger vision and at youtube.promotethemusic.com if you want to know more about what we're doing. But for now, make sure you go to www.gold.promotethemusic.com. Become a free member, and that'll give you opportunity, just like Shay last week, to win a trip to beautiful and peaceful Costa Rica. And we've given them before. I was happy to be able to give a trip away last week, and our goal is to give away many trips and possibly multiple winners as we grow. All right, as we grow every week. That's the name of the deal, like they say, Lucille, right? So I'm gonna move forward and play some wonderful music by an artist by the name of Gail Jhonson from California. Amazing keyboardist. She's played with a lot of the big names. You can find her at Gail Jhonson. She spells Johnson differently. It's Jhonson. son.com. But she was music director for Norman Brown, just to give you an example. Some of the people she's worked with, and so I'm going to feature her again because I really, first of all, I love her spirit. She picked up the phone and called me this week. We had a wonderful connection. While we had a connection, then a storm flew in and the ISP went down. But I'm having a conversation with Gail, and she's just an amazing spirit. So so usually, like I said earlier, we normally play 9 independent artists, but this week I'm featuring 2 tracks from Gail and Gail Jhonson. So that means we're featuring 8 artists, I guess, right? So so we're gonna play Triad Mix 44. Oh, I got a story before I go into that. Last week I was explaining Triad Mix. You can see the logo in Triad Mix, and James Colah was in chat, and I didn't comment at the time. I caught it after the fact, but. And I was explaining the spiritual essence of the logo and the business, the marketing side of the logo. And James says, "Oh, a triad." Well, he said, "I'm a triplet." Now that explains why a triad. Beautiful. So yeah, so we're gonna go into another triad mix. I just got to cue things up. Bob the Octopus here. Just bear with me, and as we do this, because it is what it is. It takes a little maneuvering while you're talking and try to keep your concentration at the same time. So we're going to feature the music of Gail Jhonson again, which is not a bad thing, right? And Skip Walker, and again, a group from Costa Rica that I love so dearly that I've become very good friends with them, Editus, their 4-time Grammy Award-winning group. So let's enjoy that. We'll be back with more chatting, all right? After the music break.
What are you doing? Practicing. Aren't you gonna come out and play? After I'm done practicing. How long you gonna be? I don't know. Why are you practicing anyway?
You're tuning in to PromoteTheMusic.com with Bobby D.
I love that energy. Don't you?